there, I'm Carissa Hill, and today I just want to talk about emotion in business, especially emotional women in business, of which I am one, and I'm sure there are many others out there as well. A lot of people in business will tell you to toughen up, to not get involved with emotion, take the emotion out of business, you've got to separate your personal life from your business life. I'm sure you've heard it all before, not to take complaints seriously and all that kind of stuff. And that's all fair and true, and eventually you can get better at that by practice and by setting your business up as a business and not you in the business. I'm talking about like tracking and data and numbers and all of that kind of stuff, so you can see what's really going on behind the scenes and make decisions based on that rather than what someone said about you. But here's the part. The truth is, so you are a business person, but you are still a person. And that's just the truth. That's not going to change. You're a human and we feel things, and that is actually fine. What I'd like to suggest, and people probably aren't going to agree with me on this, but that's fine. I've found that it's better to be an emotional person than a person with no emotions. And what I'm talking about is, if something happens to you and you don't feel right, or you feel sad, or you feel depressed, or you feel like you don't know what to do, then just take that as a sign that you need to stop doing whatever you're doing and just have a think and figure out what you're going to do about that situation. Figure out how you're going to improve on yourself and the situation to make sure that the same thing doesn't happen again, and just reassess your life and where you are and the direction that you're heading in. So a lot of times in business it can be a massive roller coaster of emotions and money and stress and everything, but it's either you've got to hold on for the long haul and keep going up and down and up and down and around in loops and getting stuck and jammed and whatever, but it's always going to improve if you work on improving it. What I do if I get into this kind of little rut and I'm depressed or I'm upset by something, or I don't know what decision to make, and something's not going right and I don't know what to do, the first step is to stop distracting yourself with TV, your phone, your Facebook, your computer, everything. Just get rid of it and use your brain. I have my trusty little diary, which is getting nearly full for this year already, and this is my everything. This is my business, this is my personal life, this is my thoughts, my questions, my everything about myself and where I want to go, and if I have any kind of issues that I need to overcome. And if you're feeling a certain way, what I tend to do is to sit down outside in my outdoor area, which is here, and just write things. So write whatever comes into your head and just figure out what it is, how you're feeling, why you're feeling it, and what you can do to improve that. So if I'm feeling a certain way, what I do is write it in the form of a question. So why am I feeling so pissed off today? And then you answer it. Is it because of this? It's probably because of this, probably because of this, probably because of this. And then what can I do about those things? And then you can write down all the things that you could do about those things. There, and then eventually you end up solving your own crisis. Try that if you're feeling a little bit, I don't know what I want, I don't know what direction I'm going in, I don't know what to do from here. And just don't ever underestimate the power of your brain. The problem that people have with coming up with new ideas and not knowing what they're doing in life is they spend so much time distracting themselves with things like, technology. It's a massive distraction, and people just tend to go from screen to screen to screen all day, every day, without thinking and using your brain. That's another point I can get across. People always wonder why they have the best ideas when they're trying to go to bed or in the shower. It's because you're not distracting yourself with technology. You are thinking with that thing inside your head. So I encourage you to use that more and just see what happens, because it's magical.